What's up, YouTube? This your boy Jay, and I'm back with another one, man. I'm back with another scenario. And today, man, we're gonna get into Atlanta. We're gonna get into Atlanta politics. We're gonna get into what's going on right now in Atlanta streets. We're gonna get into what been going on in Atlanta streets. We got some interesting news that just resurfaced. They got the internet kind of hot right now, and they got me kind of like, is it true? What really going on. Let me come over here and give y'all my little two on this thing and how I feel about it. And because I'm right here. I'm right here in Atlanta. I've been all over, the city of Atlanta. So I've been right here, man. So born here, grew here, been here ever since. Been around, you know what I mean? Ain't too much going on like what's going on right here. And if you was kind of privileged to be from the city of Atlanta, you can you was privileged enough to maybe hear things, see things, people go through things. You might know somebody who, yeah, you might not. You might know somebody who knows somebody who, you know what I mean, who knows somebody. So um definitely being from Atlanta, being from Decatur, um, you know, you kind of you definitely, if you be outside, you've been outside, you definitely have you should have been you should kind of some kind of way be in the mix or know some. You know what I'm saying? Some gonna have to add up. Somebody gonna have to, what I mean, give you some for real. So um that's what we're gonna talk about today. And I really want to talk about it because this was one of my idols growing up. Young Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Jesus was my guy. Jeezy, you know what I mean? I really don't care about Gucci Man, Decatur, Zone 6, all this and that. But for me, what I was looking at between the two, um, I'm looking at pretty much the accolades. Um, I'm looking at the realness of these folks. I'm looking at the street cred. I'm looking at what people what the hood saying about them. Um, I'm looking at what the promoters say about them. I'm thinking about all this stuff, putting all in consideration because that's the information that we got to go with. You sit right here at home. Now I know club promoters. I know a couple of little local rappers. Hell, I know, like I say, if you're from here, like I can't say like anywhere else, but if you're from here, you know what I mean. Maybe if you got some pretty nice little females in your family, one of your cousins or your auntie or somebody that dealt with one of these guys. You know what I mean. Seriously. So I done heard about the character of Gucci, Jeezy, and so many different lights. You know what I'm saying? It depends on who you get it from, what you gonna hear. But then as we stop back and we sit back and then we think about it from the standpoint, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a civilian, no matter what. Okay, I'm out here playing in the streets as a kid, but you know what I'm saying? It went hidden like that. It went on default level. So I'm like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, just say out the way a lot. So but at the same time, these folks idolizing us, and I can go hear my folk telling me how, back when Jeezy with the guys who were singing the Black T song, and you know the little interaction, what I mean, what were going on, and how bro was just really, how he let's say he was the best out the group, or um the nigga quit his rap career, boom, because most people look at it like, Gucci, 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 but in the standpoint, you just keeping it real. They're in the music game to make money, and Gucci, you know what I'm saying, especially in the music game, he never really leveled up to, what Gucci, what Jeezy had going on. The shit made we may look at it now because of his success late, but you got to really think about it. Home been having success from beginning to now. So you just now seemingly catch it up. Is it like, you keep on selling that facade to your fanatics. But they got this new FBI agent that say Jeezy, he broke the code. He broke the code, and bro looking to expose him. Bro looking to expose him, and just a few minutes here, man. We're gonna replay this video, and we're gonna see what he got to say. Cause I ain't watched it. I seen it. I was scrolling on my timeline algorithm, whatever today, stories, and I see this pop up, and I'm like, whoa, I wanna react to it because, like I say, I know people know people, and I got some information, and I'm trying to wait for my little player partner to come in here before I really just dive deep down into it. I'm finna just hit him up too. Because he wanna get his little 2 cents. So I'm giving him an opportunity before I just go in. But like I say, man, it just depends on, even if you from the east side, or if you know what I'm saying, you from Atlanta, or you from whatever side, you just depend on how you feel about, you know what I'm saying, whoever. This depends on who you rocking with. That's depending on who you gonna believe. Now we do know that Gucci assassinated the guy, Poochie Loach. The story goes, guys ran up in he was at a female house. They ran up in the house. I guess she was in it too. Boom. Tried to take my boy Gucci off. He wasn't going. He left one of them, you know what I mean, dead in the about 200, 300 yards away from the house. If you were following hip hop in the time, you know what I mean, Gucci had the song. He said he wanted that little cartoon ass chain off his neck. You know, he got putting a bounty on him. Then next thing you know, this shit all on the news where I'm from. And damn, Gucci Man, because Gucci Man at the time too, Gucci Man was not this, he wasn't Gucci Man. He was just this Atlanta artist that, you know what I mean, bro, really was picking up some steam, but he had Jesus just on top of his head. And so he wouldn't, he just couldn't top that. You know what I mean? He wasn't topping that. So it wasn't going on for him. So the hit was made. Then I don't know if it was the streets. I do know, but I'm gonna wait for a second. Everybody was saying that, and you know what I mean, that Jesus had this done. He had made a fucking song about the shit. All right. So whatever happened, they did have a little. Gucci went to jail for this shit. Matter of fact, Gucci went to jail, attempted murder, died, beat it. I forgot who his lawyer was. Probably ain't even important though. But he beat it. Came out. Then you know what I'm saying. Then that's when we got Gucci. You know what I'm saying. That's when we got Gucci. Gucci started coming, and it was like, you know, bro, really living his raps, bro. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying. He the real one. But if you was from here and you really kind of know what was really going on, was that really how it happened? You know what I'm saying? Was it really how it happened? Because nowadays, in time, it's like everybody goddamn snitch. Where there's a lot of snitching going on, but it's almost like now everybody just, you know what I'm saying? Everybody telling. So, and then, you know, if you leave it up to the rappers, and you leave it up to the the rappers and the damn internet personalities and celebrities, is like, you know what I'm saying? If you talk to the police, you snitched. If you cooperated with the police, you snitched. If you, I literally, these guys talking about simply, if you just simply talk to the police, that what snitching is. Ain't no spinning 12. Ain't none of that going on. It's just, if you talk to the police, you snitch. And I have my opinion, but I let these guys run away with it. Hell, they've been through what they've been through. Hell, I've been through what I've been through, and I got to go through shit and get through what I can. But This one right here put a real sour, salty taste in my mouth because I really want to get down to the bottom of this shit, right? That Gucci man was snitched on by Young Jeezy. How he was snitched on? When did Jeezy go to court? When Jeezy went to court for this? Because we ain't never heard, we ain't hear about Jeezy went to court now time down here in the city for this shit that happened right over there in Decatur. Okay, we ain't here. He ain't been to court for it. So, but we got an FBI agent who said that my boy might have struck a deal. He might have had some information that you give me that, we'll let you go off on this. Which seems, I mean, depending. I mean, when you hear stuff like this, it definitely kind of like rises your curiosity, raises my curiosity, right? Like, what really going on? Let me how did it, I don't remember bro going to court for this shit. I don't remember what bro been on trial. I do remember Gucci goddamn going being on trial for this shit. I do recall vividly when they said that shit. You know what I mean? He was innocent. Boom, boom, boom. So the more of the what we got, what I got going right now, and what we finna dive deep down into is an FBI agent, boys and girls. Once again, there's an FBI agent that say the snowman is the tattletale man. And what he told for and what he received and all this and that, we finna dive deep into it. But like I say, until I just because we watch it, that don't mean I'm taking this man's side or that man's side. We just gonna watch the information. We're gonna react to it live. So, and then two, before I forget, y'all come in, y'all hit the like button for me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here and I'm doing my thing. I'm a very busy individual, so I don't be on here every day. But when I do, I come on here, give my little perspective. If y'all liking the video, you know what I mean, stop by and hit the like button for me. Drop a comment, and you can even hit the link in the chat to join the panel with your boy. If you got an opinion, let me know. But what I'm finna do, we finna dig deep down and we finna see who is this young man? Who is this old man? Who is this fella that's saying that they got the news? Because I want to hear, like I say, I ain't listened to it yet. So I want to hear what's going on. I want to see. I want to see what this thing entail. And hold on one second, too. Let me see. I'm getting this fool one more time. Uh, and then if not, then we just gonna dive deep into it, man. You know, I can rock this thing a cappella. Really don't need no help. So I really don't need no help. And let me see. Let me go on and pull this thing up, man. People be having real shit going on. So once again, they saying my boy Jeezy, we finna dive deep down. We finna get right into this thing, man. Watch this. Finna get right into this thing. I don't know why. Why did it pop? I'm on live this one. Why the hell? What did I just do? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. All right. Boom. Here we go. Let me share that, and I'm come back here. Let me see. Cuzzo ain't hit me back yet. So what we gonna have to do? Shit, if you stick around with me, we'll take his take. I'm gonna give y'all what I think, and then we'll go see what when he pop in. Remember, you want to hit the link, join the chat, join the conversation, join that thing with me, man, and give me what you got to think. But here we go, y'all. He not gonna say names, man. That man's supposed to be he's a federal agent, so he not giving out names. Put two and two together, and if you really know what's going on, man, you know who he talking about. All right, here we go. So here we go. This guy right here now. We're gonna have to look him up. I'm saying we can do some deep digging. We're gonna see who, if he really what he say he is, who he say he is. But he say he had two of them guys. Rock solid evidence. We finna rock his world. Ain't no gonna be no Young Jeezy. You already got Gucci. Basically, we're gonna get to that in a minute. But you know what I'm saying? Pretty much it's already goddamn everything is there, just like these niggas be snitching on themselves. Basically, the evidence was there. So what happened? How did it not transpire? How did this thing that didn't go all the way? Let's see. Rapper number one went on to have a phenomenal, successful career. We already know that Snowman, man. Come on. Okay, I couldn't find the original video, so we're gonna skip over this guy. I ain't really interested in what he had to say. Um, but that was, I mean, basically we got two guys, y'all, that was willing to come in and send this motherfucker and do what it do, you know what I mean, and do what it's supposed to do, send Jesus away. The shit never happened. I'm just gonna say that. I don't like when these folk be coming up with all these make believe witnesses and then the John Does and the Jane Does. Like, my nigga, you know, I could get on the internet right now and then just come and completely fabricate something like that. Not saying that what's going on, but what the folks said they were gonna do to tell it? What they at? Because they niggas don't care. Who cares these days? They you know what I mean? These folks standing on 10 on this shit. So I'm like, what folks at? You know what I'm saying? Who because it sounds real good, but ain't that transpired for that. That's why too, I don't really get into like deep into these people's opinions of what they talking about. I see it, react to it, but it's just like when you keeping it real, like, bro, what are the people at? And if you were gonna go to court, you should have no problem with doing no interview. If you were gonna go to court, you should have no problem with letting these folk know who you will stand on that. Because right about now, they paying for this. They paying for it. So who is these folk? You know what I mean? Now let's get back into this thing right quick and see what else he put right here. Let's see. Like I say, once if y'all remember, Gucci there, if y'all don't know that nigga had a high power lawyer. I can't that that might I don't know if that's Drew, but it damn near looked like Drew. No, he had the power lawyer. You know what I mean? He got him off on attempted murder, da 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 da. Like I say, and the story just goddamn wrote itself. I mean, continue from there. But I want to see what is he getting at with Jesus snitch. It was Drew. It was Drew. So Jesus had the high power lawyer back in the day. She was the first nigga with him. So now, once again, like we say now, they said that they had two folk that were finna really go ahead and just seal the deal on this motherfucker. Case closed. We ain't not one on came out no. Okay. So Gucci didn't beat the folks on attempted murder, right? He gonna have Gucci. Gucci ain't never said that. Well, he probably wouldn't even know. But I'm like, Gucci ain't never even came out and said this information that Home trying to put on Jeezy. So I'm like, it's very skeptical right now. But let's just see. Let's just kind of. I want to kind of dive in a little bit more. Then I'm gonna kind of just tell y'all exactly like now. I don't know if y'all remember this, but this is factual information. Let's see. And then they say, here we go. Niggas was telling on Jeezy. They said when that BMF shit got down, well, Blue Da Vinci, let me tell you, Blue Da Vinci, that's Blue Da Vinci claim to fame. He, you know what I mean? Jeezy. Then, if you really think about it, I ain't got nothing against Blue Da Vinci, but I'm like, cause bro really kind of be, cause he wanted to be a rapper too. You know how these rappers be having their little egos, and this one be jealous of that one, this one want that one spot. So Blue Da Vinci ain't never really, you know, he was just like a BMF guy character, however you want to say it. And, he ain't never really he wanted to be a rapper though, from my understanding. Shit, from what he's showing the internet, bro wanted to rap. And this shit never really popped off like that for one way or another. But he when he got out of prison, bro, always came at Jesus. I'm not saying he lying, but I'm just I'm saying like, bro, if home with this goddamn flaw, if he wasn't solid for real, like you would rock it with that man. You would rock it with him because they say you snitched too, Blue. A lot of motherfuckers came out and say you snitched. They don't, you know what I mean? Because if you trying to goddamn, you trying to goddamn get the attention off you right now or something. Because not saying you isn't saying you ain't, but bro, I'm like, we need to go through your paperwork. We need to see what's up with you. Because Meech said you snitch. Southwest T said you snitch. I forgot. I think the nigga J Bo said he snitched. A couple of more folks. You know what I mean? Um, so you ain't really looking too credible to me with that trying to go at Jeezy, because at the same time, nigga be trying to get their name and algorithm, be trying to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, be trying to just get some goddamn just trying to get some little campaign behind them, and the shit really no, it ain't really what they said what they said it was. So let's dive a little bit deeper into what this Blue Da Vinci got to say. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, this shit happened that quick, and the security guard already. How the fuck the security guard know? How the fuck the security guard know that quick? You know what I mean? Like these folks be like the shit sound good, but it's just like, bro, if this shit happened in the exact way you said this shit happened, these folks just got bound up on a little gun charge. They had a little shootout. Jesus get arrested. He go give a statement. That thing, you know, he give a state. I mean, this shit got to be happening. I'm talking about so fast and in real time. Where all this shit happening, they got these folks ready. Then they go pick up some of Meech's car. I just don't see how in the hell that shit transpire that quick. You mean to tell me I get in the shootout, boom, them folks lock me up, I'm talking about, and they gonna play the game with you, and I can go sit up in the goddamn in it on Wright Street or right here in goddamn Clayton County. And you mean to tell me these folk gonna today they gonna go and get some calls and all this shit from if I knew about the information right now today? Folk got to build a case, man. Folks got to come on, man. And then security guard for him to be telling you an inmate. How the hell the security? How the hell you even see some car pulling up, nigga? Ain't no goddamn windows in there, motherfucker. You ain't seeing shit pull up. So that shit, if you really break that shit down, like my nigga, what you was a trustee or something? What the hell you had going on where you can see? I just want to make sure I heard that man correctly now. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, they were supposed to do a polygraph, right? And everybody know polygraphs don't stand up in court. What the fuck they gonna waste their time doing a polygraph test with you for? And on top of that, you did the polygraph, and then when he came back, so he couldn't even do the polygraph because he said when he came back, the calls were pulling up. He ain't did the polygraph yet. So how the hell you gonna goddamn? You can't go and convict nobody off this shit. Can't go and goddamn serve no one off this shit. You can't go and pick nobody up off this shit. I mean, am I lying? Shit. Now let's go. Then niggas say the selective politic and shit. Y'all niggas be with the selective politicking. Y'all niggas be wanting to goddamn cover a nigga name up. Y'all niggas be wanting to protect the nigga. Y'all niggas be wanting to throw a nigga image out there. Y'all niggas be wanting to hop in a nigga video and goddamn hype nigga ass up. We ain't selective politic. Y'all niggas is the ones who want to goddamn when we thinking one way, y'all want to spin us and shit. Y'all want to goddamn come to us like 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 we just fabricated this information that we just got. You know what I'm saying? Like we just fabricate now. If we go back to Blue Da Vinci and tell this guy, look, they what the internet saying about you. I'm talking about a lot of people saying this shit about you, or it's lies. So now everything you say and you already got bad paperwork is supposed to be the truth. Try that with somebody else, sir. Now this guy, let me see who we're gonna see who he is. This is who he is. I'm just like, if you're from where I'm from, it seems like Jesus will rock it with Bill Melvin too. Them folk goddamn, he kind of separated. And then let me just from me and my experience, if I got some homies and I see the folks and came and snatched about two of these folks up, three on, boy, I need to push back. Until I need to do a major pushback. You might not get no phone call from me. Then, especially what I got going on, hell no, you might not. Ain't nothing for me. I don't know y'all on fuck with y'all. Because if I do, fuck I'm trying to get caught up in the Rico with these niggas for. The fuck I'm trying to go to jail for another motherfucker for. Nah, we can do that. You can do that by yourself. Straight up. So to talk about Jesus started except man, it's just like right now with just say little baby. And I kind of like, how in the hell these folks just keep on putting little baby name in the Rico? These folks say little baby's supposed to get picked up down there a year ago. So I'm like, these folks they really kind of wishing back home, but like who yeah, Fannie Williams, I think I even seen that shit. But it's like they keep tying baby name to this shit. It's too hard. And I'm saying that to say, like, if I was fucking, you know what I mean, with little baby, if I wanted to hit partners or something, I might just slide back. I ain't caring about your money. I ain't caring about where this shit taking me. I ain't caring about none of that. Them folks right there is talking about, and they didn't put us on the news. Man, stop. I ain't got to goddamn touch the fire to see it hot. I know it hot. So, you know what I mean? I just can't see why in the hell Jeezy, if these folk getting picked up, I can't see why in the hell, why would you want to hang with them? I shot you out in my reps. And on top of that, he going through this shit. He got a nigga goddamn basically saying that he got somebody, he didn't send somebody to come and take care of business, take his chain. Why the hell Jesus would want to goddamn be sitting right here trying to play with y'all? Maybe y'all ain't been through this shit. Home just went through it. He just got through it. So I can't see why in the hell niggas want to be that tough. Straight up. So I be thinking shit like, nigga be, if you really understand what that man talking about and how close these folks was supposed to be, I'd be like, these niggas be capped, man. These niggas is too capped. You mean to tell me, I'm talking about, because y'all in the same game. You feel me? We try, you know what I mean? I'm fucking with you like this, you fuck with me like that. You know what I mean? I got that work, you got that work, right? So you mean to tell me y'all folk that really didn't lay down this song with it. Y'all done took it to the radio in the back doors you like that. I believe something about that cap. They just this not this it just to me they don't even sound official. It don't sound official because for one, who gives a fuck? Right then, I'm gonna tell you back then in that time, Jeezy, everything that Jeezy got down, Jeezy was like Michael Jackson. Jeezy was like Jeezy was like just straight up. I was like down there like Michael Jackson. If you were listening to hip hop back in oh 04, oh 03, oh 05, oh 07, 6 and shit. Jeezy was like Michael Jackson, especially in the city. Right here, man, in Atlanta, Jeezy, everything, just let the beat drop. And Jeezy was on it, man. Jeezy was, it don't matter. Jeezy gonna make it that. So I'm like, you lying, bro, because it don't even matter if your shit was hot or not. Yo, look, your verse, because Jesus is gonna get on there and goddamn be snowman. He finna tell you everything that you need to know about the snow. So, and we love the shit. We're gonna eat it up. So I'm like, home, that shit sound kind of fake. Because they could have just did the shit for radio spins. They could have just did the shit. Nigga hopped on so many mixtapes and so many goddamn this and that, bro. That shit just has to be kept. Cause if money, nigga, I can fuck with you and I come out here in your hood, we can perform that. When you got down whatever, you can come in later, I can bring you out. You be a MILF. So why would he not clear the tape? And y'all that went to the radio already? Something about that ain't right, Blue. Come on now. Think about that now. That nigga is so capped, right? How that nigga capped. So you finna talk to Jesus about getting your shit signed off. Home don't know that, right? You standing outside in Miami with Jeezy. I could tell the way you talk, home. You is from California. If I don't know you and I was fucking with BM, the goddamn Jeezy, and I'm trying to see what everything was going on, I'm in the hip hop shit. Them folk down there in Miami, then ain't nobody just called you out said, "Oh, that Jeezy and Blue Da Vinci. Let's take a picture." You mean to tell me two niggas down here in Miami, or down there in Miami, walking by you and see you and Jeezy, and one nigga called out Jeezy and one nigga say, "Oh, that's Blue. Let's take a picture." That's cap. And then they didn't even want a picture. They wanted a shootout. And then Jeezy got arrested. And then he went back to take a polygraph. Well, the fuck would he go back and take a polygraph? And you got a lawyer. You got a lawyer. Niggas, I ain't even got $1 million or, you know, but if I had a high power lawyer, my lawyer gonna make the statement. My lawyer gonna talk for me. So you mean to tell me the man flew back down there and took the polygraph test? Probably did. I'm just saying to me it don't sound right. It just don't sound right. But let's get back into this thing. Let's go. And I'm gonna ask y'all this. Check this out. Jeezy, Jeezy in Jeezy in 03, 04, 05, 06, whatever. Jeezy had what? 4 deals? This nigga had Bad Boy South, Def Jam, and like a couple of more other little bullshit deal. Well, I ain't gonna say bullshit. Little deals that big deals. So just keeping it real, like, why the fuck he need to sign the BMF? Why in the hell? Why would that even go be important to his growth? I don't feel like it was gonna be. So to me, I don't really agree with that because knowing better, tell me like why in the hell would he want to sign the BMF? Like what was that gonna do for his career? So I don't think Jesus would be. Now I ain't saying now Meech was getting and having money and shit, but if I got 4 deals and this nigga literally the hottest nigga out right now, I don't need to go over here with the drug dealers and shit happening and you see, you know what I mean, this shit going on. Stop the cap, man. I'ma say, now that's cap. Your ass would not sell them. Your ass would not sell that much dope. At 2021, you wouldn't sell that much dope. You ran 20 counties around this motherfucker. That is cap. But you ain't even ran one county. They're keeping it real. That's a lot of that's a lot going on. Real lot going on. But see, when I was young and impressionable, I eat that shit up. Then he said he ran 20 counties. Feel me? You know how hard a nigga got to go to run 20 counties? He said he ran the Fortune 500. You damn sure did. You ran 20 counties? The fuck that nigga? See, that be the problem with rap and all this hip hop shit. These niggas get on here and they know how impressionable niggas' minds is. But the thing is, to the depth of how impressionable niggas, kids, whoever, people in general minds are, like when I was young, I really used to like really believe everything this man talking about. You know what I'm saying? Even then when Gucci came out, they made each other to me like believable. You got Snowman and you got goddamn Gucci. So both of them trapping so fucking hard. I'm talking about both of these niggas. Gucci got tractor trailers goddamn coming in from Florida, and Jeezy fucking with goddamn BMF. So it like, you know what I'm saying? They pulling up, they got the videos and shit, how impressionable that was. And these niggas is lying like a motherfucker. That shit just now to an adult, how silly that shit sound. Them niggas say he ran 20 counties. But that nigga probably couldn't even name 20 counties. I'm just keeping the gangster. How in the fuck you ran 20 counties, bro? I promise you, off the back of your goddamn hand, Young Jeezy, we're gonna replay this. You don't even know 20 counties. You don't even know 20 counties. I'm like, this shit, this nigga got to be bullshit. Okay, see, I didn't even hear that first. Now he talking about 10, 15, 20. There you go. You lying. That's why I'm like, if I would have heard it like that, that would have solidified the lie. But right there. So yeah, you didn't do that. Hell no, you can't even name 15. They don't like, bro, you ain't no way. I've been in Atlanta. I can name some counties. But boy, 15? You ain't run that many counties at 19? Shit. But that ain't really what was part of the discussion. The part of the discussion was now let's get into it. Did Jeezy snitch? Because the informant basically saying that Jeezy, you know what I mean? They had 2 people ready to fucking lock him up. It was finna be sealed deal, you know, but something happened and the people never showed up. This what the federal agent is saying. They never showed up to the federal court and they not already got them. So the judge could never subpoena them. Cause this is a murder we talking about. This is not just some drugs being sold. This is a murder. This is a RICO. This is more than, this is an operation to a criminal operation to, and this is something to further because to help you get status in your gang because hey, this man put out a song and say, "Shit, I want that fucking chain." Anybody bring me that chain back? Now he get robbed for the chain, and then I'm end up dead. So I'm looking at it from this perspective. They never did pull Jeezy in, which nobody could never understood why, but they never did pull Jeezy in. Okay, now if I'm now I'm a pretty much go. I don't know what the fuck happened. I ain't gonna speculate. I don't know what the fuck happened and why they ain't bring him in. Cause hell, the song was out. Now Gucci, cause he's so gangster and so real though, but he really not. Cause Gucci, if anything, Gucci was snitching. If anybody was snitching, Gucci was snitching. Cause if you really know, Gucci went up on goddamn. I think it was on what's them little DVDs that we used to watch. They used to have the goddamn the hip hop DVDs. But Gucci went on there with the nigga from BET that look like Wallow now. He went on there and basically said that Jesus sent them folks. And see, can I find that? Gucci said that. So that's why I be like, growing up for these rappers and shit, because these niggas is like, what kind of politicking y'all really got going on? Y'all folks say y'all ain't supposed to talk about but y'all talk about, man, more shit than females, man. Y'all niggas give away everything and that shit, like, bro, it's all on the internet. This shit all on the internet. Let me see. And it don't even be that hard to find. It don't be that hard to find at all. So, um, let me see. Watch this shit. Here we go. It don't be that hard to find. Let me see. Let me share this with y'all. Cause I just want to bring some real content. I don't want to try to make it seem like I'm kind of bullshitting, but I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give y'all something real right quick. I'm gonna show you how Gucci snitched first, cause Jesus must have snitched on Gucci, but from the streets, these niggas talking about they goddamn they abide by um what's the name? Gucci snitched first. Gucci snitched first, and here you go. Watch this, y'all.
And so forth. Do you feel like it was a setup because cats came like after you, like they was coming to get you?
Yeah, I think it was a setup.
Okay. Do you have any like indications on who it might be? Have you heard anything on the streets? Just whatever you feel in your own heart.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, ain't too many people got the motive to do some shit like that.
Mm.
I just like a detective, learn, you know what I'm saying, look at the motive, who has motive to do it. And the only nigga has motive.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up.
So it's real serious then when we talking about like actually trying.
So, like I said, these niggas get on these motherfuckers on the internet. These motherfuckers get on the internet. You know what I'm saying? They get on the internet and they do that. And then they go out and say that somebody else is snitching. Then they say that Jesus snitching. But I'm like, what is this?
Charges and so forth. Do you feel like it was a setup because cats came like after you, like they was coming to get you?
Yeah, I think it was a setup.
Okay. Do you have any like indications on who it might be? Have you heard anything on the streets? Just whatever you feel in your own heart.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, ain't too many people got the motive to do some shit like that. I just like a detective, learn, you know what I'm saying, look at the motive, who has motive to do it. And the only nigga has motive.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up.
So it's real serious then when we talking.
Gucci on trial. Gucci did maybe even been in trial. He didn't at least been locked up for attempted murder. Well, they've been locked up for at least attempted murder. And this is what he get on here and say this, y'all. And this is not snitching. Gucci get on here and say this right here, y'all. Look, listen now. Come on.
I'm saying, like I say, ain't too many people got the motive to do some shit like that. I just like a detective, learn, you know what I'm saying, look at the motive, who has motive to do it, and the only nigga has motive.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up.
So it's real serious then when we talking about like actually.
So Jeezy the only one who had the motive. But you the one who's snitching. You supposed to be goddamn this and that. And that ain't what's going on. So I'm just trying to figure out, is this snitching or is it not snitching? I'm trying to not be confused out here with the internet and the rap characters. Cause they come up, they supposed to be trying to we out here judging each other by the shit they talking about, and these niggas here, they just ain't that, man. These folks, it's just a facade, man. Just once again for the people, man. Once again. And shout out to the gang spitter, man. Shout out to the gang spitter. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. Let's see. Hold on.
It's like Gucci was the one who was dry stitching first.
So that situation that we were just talking about with the charges and so forth, do you feel like it was a setup because cats came like after you, like they was coming to get you?
Yeah, I think it was a setup.
Okay. Do you have any like indications on who it might be? Have you heard anything on the streets? Just whatever you feel in your own heart.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, ain't too many people got the motive to do some shit like that. I just like a detective, learn, you know what I'm saying, look at the motive, who has motive to do it, and the only nigga has motive.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up.
So
there you go. Jeezy the only one has motive. So I'm just like, really, you trying to get Holmes locked up. That's really your way of trying to get him locked up. And I understand the situation. I'm grown as hell now. But you go on here and goddamn mislead us and try to make us think that you this fucking Gucci Man character and you doing bullshit like that. See, that's the issue. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas will say shit. And it's like, it ain't hating, but bro, you sit right here, you snitching. You snitching. Thug said you was soft. Thug said Gucci was soft. Because that's what he just did. Look.
Do you have any like indications on who it might be? Have you heard anything on the streets? Just whatever you feel in your own heart.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, ain't too many people got the motive to do some shit like that. I just like a detective, learn, you know what I'm saying, look at the motive, who has motive to do it, and the only nigga has motive.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up.
So it's real serious then when we talking about like actually trying to like set somebody to take someone's lives. It's on a whole nother level. It's past just the wax.
It's like
see, and that's the real serious nature of it. So when you try to take somebody's life, you like, hey, that shit get serious. All that hard gangster ass shit. These niggas don't know how to be that no more. These niggas like, that nigga tried to get me out of here and down there did. And really, he lucky, real shit, bro. Home really lucky. And then like, but you snitching though. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that bullshit. You supposed to be this gangster image you talking about, but you snitching, man. At the end of the beginning and the end of the day, bro, you snitching. So I can't even say, even if now it's almost like when somebody's coming to kill you, if somebody says somebody to kill you, like it's fair game. What the hell? But they preach something different, and we supposed to be sitting right here thinking that, or these folks, kids and whoever sitting out here calling these folks this and that, is like, bro, that shit should be illegal for a nigga to lie that good. This shit should be illegal. This man get out, then it's like, this shit so crazy because if we really think about it, this nigga here really was like down there the first snitch on goddamn video. It's like, hold on. You down there this first snitch on video. Cause this was the time they was recording all the little rap shit when they were goddamn when they would just got them going crazy with the coming with this little BET guy. I forgot his name, but he was definitely with him. Let's go again.
On the streets, just whatever you feel in your own heart.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, ain't too many people got the motive to do some shit like that. I just like a detective, learn, you know what I'm saying, look at the motive, who has motive to do it. And the only nigga has motive.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up.
So it's real serious then when we talking about like actually trying to like set somebody to take someone's lives. It's on a whole nother level. It's past just the wax.
It's like I guess it's scared of competition.
So we
He say the niggas scared of competition. You know, but I don't think Jesus was scared of Gucci competition back in goddamn 04, 05. For what? He would have hotter niggas. He ain't see the nigga hotter than him. Wasn't than Michael Jackson at that time. So that scared of competition shit just don't mean nothing to me. But what you just got in goddamn profess, because when you talk about an open investigation, you snitching. That's the most important part. This was an open investigation. This wasn't some shit that had to pass by. This shit was open. So yeah, you got the motive to be a little bitch. That's crazy. You know what I mean? I thought my little player partner was gonna come through there, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, get his little 2 cents. Look like he probably got a little busy tonight, which ain't no thing. But I want to come on here and get my little take on it, man. And because like I say, I know a little bit that a lot of people, and I can show a little bit, because it's just like, bro, okay, the federal informant saying this, ain't nobody else, and now we got to really see that man really a federal informant. But I do know that Gucci got in over here and said this, and nobody, everybody want to love Gucci. Feel how you want to feel about him, but it's just like, you ain't gonna, when y'all gonna start holding folks to their standard. Like, when is that gonna happen? Because if they can go on here and do this, but they say they would never wish jail on nobody, that's cap. If you ain't gonna never wish, what you saying on somebody, that's cap, because that's exactly what you're doing. You telling a lie at this point. Let's see. I'll play it one more time for y'all.
Are you ready to sell your house? I will buy it.
We were just talking about with the charges and so forth. Do you feel like it was a setup because cats came like after you, like they was coming to get you?
Yeah, I think it was a setup.
Do you have any indications on who it might be? Have you heard anything on the streets? Just whatever you feel in your own heart.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, ain't too many people got the motive to do some shit like that. I just like a detective, learn, you know what I'm saying, look at the motive, who has motive to do it. And the only nigga has motive.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up.
So it's real serious then when we talking about like actually trying to like set somebody to take someone's lives. It's on a whole nother level. It's past just the wax.
It's like I guess they're scared of competition.
They're scared of competition. Who's scared of competition? Against you at that time? Very, very freaky girl. Get it from my mama. It was just funny to me though. Very hilarious. So, everybody get to think what they want to think though. That's one of the most beautiful things about it. You can think how you want to think about this shit. You feel how you want to feel. Because the information is free. You know what I'm saying? The information is free. So you ain't got to sit right here and too tough try to freeball this motherfucker. The shit, you know what I mean? It's out here. The shit is out here. You know what I mean? And it's almost like, what was the first thought when you saw the rumors of Jeezy cheating, man? I mean, snitching. What was the first thought? y'all folk had when y'all got them. We like Jesus was snitching. The first thought I had was snitched on who? Snitched on what? And then this shit got to be, you know what I mean? Because after all this time, snitched on. But it's almost like we, you know what I'm saying? Now the person been going on so long. Like when was he ever in that situation? And they put us all at everybody all in the business and it's all at public. So we would have knew about it. They would have been gave this up by now. Meech, he ain't solid. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? That they gave information up about it. I feel differently. Information is information. So, and the Blue Da Vinci said whatever he said, and this federal informant. But like I say, once again, we just got to really understand this guy really a federal informant or not? Is he the real deal, or this a fake pill? You know, is this the real deal or he a fake pill, man? Because listen to what I mean, taking the fake pills to have you turn into a gremlin. You know what I mean? You be out of here. So once again, my first thoughts of hearing Jesus was a snitch, I wasn't going for it. I'm just keep it real. I wasn't even going for it. It's just like, why snitch on who? For what? You know what I mean? And then it's just like any real evidence. You know, the evidence, like, okay, even though this shit can always, social media gonna come up and they gonna give their opinion. Social media gonna, they gonna shoot their videos. They gonna get the likes. They gonna, you know what I'm saying, get the attraction. They gonna get the views. But is this shit really goddamn? Is this real evidence? That's the number one question. Is this like real evidence? But I do have real evidence of Gucci just sitting right here. Is this real evidence of goddamn? Do we have any real evidence of Jeezy doing any fucking thing? You know what I mean? What the real evidence at? Like, give me you say you the federal, you work for the federal government, FBI, give me your name. You federal. You federal. You know what I mean? So give me your name. Put that motherfucker on the dotted line. I need some real evidence. Matter of fact, you could get the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? The paperwork could transpire. And then they go to evidence, right? That's the evidence really not difficult to retrieve. You know what I mean? You hit the like button, I might see $100 in a minute. You know what I mean? But the evidence is really not difficult to retrieve. You know what I mean? It's not really difficult to really goddamn to get it. So now watch this. Is there any claims to this shit to be true? Is there any claims to this shit to be true? See, y'all ain't following along with me for real, man. Y'all ain't following along with me for real. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't really following along with me, man. Y'all got to really feel me when I'm really trying to put y'all down on. Y'all got to really feel me on this shit, because the internet, they just put out all type of claims. These guys come out here and they just put out all type of just whatever they want to put out. and it get to the point where it's like, who knows what to believe? You know what I'm saying? How you know what to believe? When the information comes, it's almost just like eat it up. You know what I mean? Shit, just like eat it up. So, to me, I just let these motherfuckers just, you know what I mean, just go ahead and spill their stories and then shit, break that shit down. Like this was cap on this one, this was cap on that. You can say whatever you want to say, but they're just the facts of the situation. So, you know, I'm trying to, you know what I mean, I'm gonna tell you what ain't cap. You hit the like button, you drop your cash out. We're gonna send that. What's we're gonna if you might be the lucky one of the night. Hit the like button, hit the cash out, man, and drop your cash out, and go ahead and goddamn and drop your cash out, and come on and get that little. It ain't number five, but it's five more than you had. You know what I mean? But like I said, what y'all gonna think? What y'all think about this situation? Just keeping it gangster. Do you feel like it's some truth? Do you feel like it's some real evidence behind this shit? Huh? Or it's just some claims from these damn bloggers? You know what I mean? Is it? It's just some other claim they just want to throw some smut on somebody's name without real evidence because I ain't seen it yet. I ain't seen it yet. Give me some real. Give me something I can go off of. Cause that bullshit, y'all ain't gonna spit me. Y'all ain't gonna spit me. I ain't going. You know what I mean? I ain't going. Hit the like button. You know what I mean? Drop your cash out. I'm gonna hit your cash out today. But it's only you gotta do it in the next what time? You gotta do it by 9 o'clock. Drop your cash out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna send a shout out and I'm gonna send you something. You got to do it by 9 o'clock. And tell me what you think, man. Tell me, do you think it's some real evidence? Do you really think these folks give you some something to really go off of? It's just some bullshit claims. You know? What you think? Because right now I ain't getting nothing but some I ain't got nothing I can really stamp yet. I ain't got nothing. But y'all need to talk to me. Y'all can hit that link too, man. And join the conversation, man. Tell me exactly how you feel, what you think about this shit. Cause like I say, once again, we can play this back. You know, here we go.
So we're gonna put that jacket on. He was going on easy.
To do some shit like that.
On hard.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, ain't too many people got the motive to do some shit like that. I just like a detective, learn, you know what I'm saying, look at the motive, who has motive to do it. And the only nigga has motive.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up.
So it's real serious then when we talking about like actually trying to like set somebody to take someone's lives. It's on a whole nother level. It's past just the wax.
It's like
You know, tell me what you think. Y'all hop in and goddamn hit that link, man. Tell me what you think, man. Come and holler at your boy, man, because I'm here. And then, like I say, you got to drop your cash up, man. Drop that cash up in the comments. And your boy go ahead and send you five. Hit that like button too, man. Don't just be sitting here watching me, man. Y'all know what I'm doing this shit for. Hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Stop playing with me. Because this shit right here ain't looking right. And this the old Gucci that didn't give a fuck. This the old Gucci that goddamn didn't need no friends, that the goddamn did tell you, you know what, Gucci down there, bitch. He been snitching all through the raps and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. It's like, should really go back and listen to home. He really been snitching the whole time through his raps. And you know what I mean? If you understand, you understand. But I'm not picking it up from Jeezy. They tried to say he was telling on BMF. He would. Where is it at though? The federal informant just you ain't give us enough. Give us something to really go off of. Then we can really goddamn. But he was on trial right then, and when he said that, he was on trial. So it was a lot of ways. The murder, you know what I mean, conspiracy, fucking RICO, they can charge a person with. So I'm like, Is that not snitching? Because you went to jail for this, sir. Went to jail. So hit me. Drop your YouTube, drop your TikTok, drop your goddamn whatever you want to drop in the comments, man, and let me know how to goddamn get at y'all, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for your boy, man. I'm just on this motherfucker, just trying to have some fun, cause like I say, they'll lie to y'all motherfuckers and make y'all want to eat it up, but it's like just have some real evidence behind these folk claim, man. Just have some real evidence behind their claim. That's all I'm trying to go off of. And let's see, I'm gonna freestyle on this shit for a second. Fuck it. Let's see if I do this. I ain't even trying to check out all that. Finesse 2 times speaking on his baby mama passing away. How y'all feel about that, man? Finesse 2 times speaking on his baby mama passing away. Y'all want to check that out? I really ain't feeling that right now. I don't like to talk about other cities and shit. I like to talk about what's going on in my city. If it ain't going on in my city, then I just feel like I shouldn't talk about it. You know, I really don't even have an opinion about shit that go on in my city, but shit, I'm just showing. You know what I mean? I was really young when this shit was going on, and then, I grew up. So shit, just showing. I'm just saying like, hey, this he say this shit snitching. You know what I mean? So hey, that's what he doing though, and Ben did. So you know. Just some shit you just gotta bring to light, man. And with that, I'm out.